Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to Talk Barca. I hope you all are doing well. And this video is a big one. As you have guessed from the title, this one is really a big one. Nothing gets bigger than this. Argentina versus France, the World Cup final 2022, and it's a massive one. And we will be discussing everything about this match, from the lineups, from the threats from France, from the threats from Argentina, and how can Argentina get the basics right, get everything right, and they can probably lift the World Cup. Messi probably can lift the World Cup. And let's start it without any ado. Let's do it, guys. Let's start it. And first of all, guys, without wasting any time, first of all, let's talk about the possible lineups. Let's discuss the most important thing, the personnel of each and every team. And starting with our opponents, France. And as I've seen from France in the World Cup, I think Argentina or France are going to go with a 4-2-3-1 formation. I think that, and it will probably be the same. The goalkeeper, Hugo Lloris, will start for them. He is having a very, very good World Cup so far. Then the two fullbacks, it has to be Theo Hernandez on that left back side, Jules Koundé as that right back, and the two centre backs, I think Rafael Varane will start. But the question will be, does Konate start again, or is it going to be Upamecano once again? And I probably feel like it will be Dayot Upamecano, and this can be the back four. Now the two midfielders, I think Tchouaméni will start without a doubt. He will start 100%. But alongside him, it can be Fofana, it can be Rabiot, it can be Camavinga. And personally, I think if Rabiot is fit, Didier Deschamps is going to pick Adrien Rabiot. Now the front three in the attacking role, or that number 10 role, whatever you want to call it, that zone 14 area, I think Antoine Griezmann is going to start there. On the right hand side, it will be Ousmane Dembele. On the left hand side, the powerful Kylian Mbappe. And up front, France's top scorer, Olivier Giroud. And this will be possibly the France's possible lineup to start or to face against Argentina. Now, coming on to the main thing, Argentina's lineup, what it is going to be. What can we see from Lionel Scaloni after him being so much great in this World Cup? Tactically, we have seen many formations used, many personal changes, sometimes 3 at the back, sometimes 5 at the back, sometimes 4-4-2, sometimes 4-3-3, 4-2-3, and we have seen lots of formation. And probably apart from that Saudi Arabia match, I think each of them have worked in our favor. Each of them has got the job done for Argentina. And personally, in this match now, I feel like Scaloni will once again go with 4-4-2. 2 banks of 4 and 1-2. And why do I say this? I don't expect Argentina to be going with 3 at the back formation. About that, I will be talking in a while before we discuss the possible lineup. And first of all, in goal, 100%, Emiliano Martinez starts as our goalkeeper. He's the number 1 goalkeeper. Then the 2 fullbacks, Acuna should return, and he will return as that left back. On that right hand side, Molina will start. The 2 centre backs, Nicolas Otamendi and Christian Romero for me. Although personally, once again, I would want Lisandro Martinez to start, but given everything, given all the news and sorts of, it has to be Nicolas Otamendi, and it will be Christian Romero alongside him. And the mid 4, I think in the left hand side, it will be McAllister. On the right hand side, I think it will be De Paul. In the middle, I think it will be Enzo Fernandez and Leandro Paredes. And up front, Messi and Julian Alvarez. Although we can see one change, that is on the left hand side, Angel Di Maria playing. This can be an option. Once again, Di Maria is fully recovered. He's fully ready to start, and he can start this match. But the question will be, will Lionel Scaloni go for McAllister in this match, or will he go to the veteran Angel Di Maria? Now, the most important thing, now many might say, why not go with the 4-3-3? Oh, we should be going with the back three, back five, it's France, or this and that. See, the question is, here comes the first point of this tactical analysis. Here comes the most important point. And the first thing is that the three and the back, it cannot be the way. It cannot be the way we start this game. It absolutely cannot be. Because what say? The three at the back or the five at the back, it gives us an added bit of solidity in the defense. It compromises one forward, our one midfield, especially one forward maybe. But it adds a bit of extra security, extra defense. But here I have to say one thing. This is how we cannot go into the World Cup final of 2022. Because guys, Argentina needs to believe in themselves. Argentina needs to understand that France should also be afraid of them. It's not the other way around. Oh, it's France, it's Mbappe, it's Griezmann, it's Jude. Oh, we should be afraid. Let's not forget, we have the world's best player. We have Lionel Messi, 35 years old, still making defenders fall apart, still making everyone dance, still dancing past defenders and scoring goals, providing assists for fun. And he has a very, very united and a solid team alongside him. In the midfield, in the defense, in the forward, everybody is going to give their lives for Lionel Messi. Everybody is going to play for the batch that is in front of them for their whole thing. They will give their absolute best. And the first thing that Argentina has to do is to believe in themselves, get the job done, and needs to stay focused that yes, we can defeat France. We can get the job done. And that is the reason why I am going for a 4-4-2 formation or a kind of 4-3-3. If Di Maria plays, then Messi, Alvarez, Di Maria, they can have that front three. There can be flexibility. 4-3-3 or 4-4-2. 4-3-3, of course, if Di Maria plays, not McAllister, then a change of transition, change of things basically. And this is the first point. And the second point, now coming into some of the tactical in-depth or some of the most important aspects that we need to look into this game. First of all, coming from Argentina's side. First of all, I have to say, from Argentina's side, is that we have to be disciplined. We have to be compact. These guys need to play, every one of them has to play the best 90 minutes of their lives. They have to do it. They have to give everything for this national team. They have to do it for their nation. They have to give their best. And the last thing that I expect from Argentina is to concede early on. We can't give France the momentum that they will be hoping for in the moments, in the starting moments. We can't let them do that. We can't let France control the game. And that is why I have to say, guys, Argentina are not a team that is going to be driven by possession, that is going to be like possession-based football like Spain or something else. Argentina somewhat plays like they compact, they sit deep, they absorb the pressure, moment clicks, they get the chance. Messi and co absolutely attacks, counter-attacking situation, absolutely. And this is what I want to see from Argentina once again. On the transitions, especially during the changes, whenever we get the ball back, whenever we get the chance, it needs to be clean and cut. It needs to be clean and clear, simple as that. Because whenever there will be a chance, I expect Argentina to utilize the most of it. Go forward, utilize the midfield, play the runs, play the forwards, the wingers running, Messi providing the pass, fullbacks overlapping. If the wingers come inside, and this is what I expect from Argentina. Now, coming from the threats of France and the two players that I really think that can make the difference for France, and Argentina needs to keep in their head that these two players needs to be marked properly. These two players has to be kept an eye in every minute of the game. We can't let them go past. And these two players are Antoine Griezmann and Kylian Mbappe. Of course, 100%. Kylian Mbappe, he needs no introduction. Give him half a chance, he is going to score a goal. You give him that chance because Every time, whenever he's receiving the ball, he will be always looking for that burst of pace. He will be looking for that moments that whenever he gets a chance, he goes. He drifts past Molina, he gets past his marker, and he starts making a run, and then he provides a pass inside the box. There will be Giroud to take him off. There will be Griezmann to convert it, or him going and taking a shot. And this is why I think neutralizing Mbappe would be the first priority. Of course, it's not an easy job to neutralize Mbappe on its own, just like neutralizing Messi. It's not possible. That I have to say. And that is why I have to say, if Mbappe needs marking, if Mbappe needs zonal marking, he has to get that. This is why I want De Paul and Paredes to be playing on that right-hand side of the midfield, because these two players can get the job done, or De Paul and Enzo Fernandez marking Mbappe. Now when the ball comes in centrally, it comes to Antoine Griezmann. And Griezmann, I'm telling you guys, Griezmann is not like he's a goal threat. He's not a guy like that. He is not a player like that who's going to be scoring goals or something. But his brilliance, his presence of mind, whenever, if he gets a little chance, if he gets something, he can make that pass. He can make that inch perfect pass. He can let Mbappe run. He can let Giroud go. And this is where we need to be completely aware of the threats from Griezmann. We need to be aware of these threats from Griezmann. We have to understand that what Griezmann is thinking, because Griezmann, just like Messi, he will be dropping deep. He will be sometimes getting the ball from the centre backs. He will be sometimes making runs inside the box, putting the marker, putting the defenders. He will be causing chaos, and these two players will be marked. And what it does basically, if these two players, Griezmann and Mbappe, is marked, if it marks, it also does one more thing. Giroud gets neutralized, because Giroud is not like a player who's going to be coming deep. He's going to be dribble past the players. He's going to be doing the dribbles, and then he's going to be scoring some bangers. No. He's not going to do like something like that. He needs to be fed properly. He needs to be given the service. And if Argentina can stop that service by stopping Mbappe and Griezmann, Giroud is neutralized. Giroud is out of the game. And this is what I want from Argentina. The objective should be not to completely stop Mbappe or stop Griezmann, but to neutralize Giroud. What it does, it absolutely neutralizes the number 9. And of course, I don't mean like completely marking Giroud and leaving Mbappe 300 miles of space. No. These things needs to be aware. Now, many might be asking, what about Ousmane Dembele? See, no disrespect, but Ousmane Dembele, I have watched him 100 times, 1,000 times playing for Barcelona. It just needs to be done a normal defending. Yes, I might be like not giving him the importance he deserves or he thinks he might be, but still then, Dembele, out of this front four, he is, I think, the least effective. Now, things can change, of course. It's the World Cup. Now, we will see if probably Dembele is scoring a goal. Who knows? It can happen. But if he can mark these three, Dembele is going to be feeling that pressure. Dembele is going to be feeling that heat, and he will be making mistakes. And this is how I think neutralizing the front four will be the absolute important job. Then, of course, there's the midfield. Enzo is there. Paredes is there. McAllister is there. Who can do the job? Who can mark the midfield? And this is how our defensive work needs to be done. Now, coming on to Argentina's side, as I've always said, as I've always believed, attack is the best form of defense. It is that simple, not the other way around. So the first simple thing Argentina needs to do is to play Messi, give him the service he needs, because in this midfield, what I first of all want is that numerical advantage. Numerical advantage in the midfield, whether we play 4-4-2, whether we play 4-3-3. I want Griezmann to be dropping as much deep as possible so that he stays out of the game. He stays out of service. So that leaves us with Mbappe and Giroud. And if the proper marking is done or stopping Mbappe, Giroud also gets neutralized. This is the thing you have to understand, guys. This is what Argentina needs to understand. The midfield advantage, getting advantage in the midfield, because here is the game where it's won and where it's lost. And we have to understand that. Putting the maximum pressure on that midfield area. If we can get that, in transitions, Messi can drop deep sometimes. You know, Messi will be dropping deep as that number 10. But although I don't want Messi to be dropping extremely deep, I want him to be in that final third of the pitch. We need him as much as close to goal as possible alongside Alvarez, and him and Alvarez can really cause up threat. And of course, there is McAllister. He can make those wing runs. He can come inverted, and then Acuna can put that early pressure on him. On that other side, Molina is there. If De Paul and Paredes get central, come central. Messi also gets centrally. Molina can make those overlapping runs. So even if Messi drifts wide, De Paul is drift wide, Molina can come inverted rolls. He can make those inverted rolls in behind defense, causing a chaos, causing a panic in between the France's defense line, and he can get that job done. Molina, Acuna, I expect heavy things from him, because these two have to provide that width. These two, alongside De Paul and whoever plays on that left wing, be it McAllister, be it Di Maria, put maximum pressure so that we can keep Mbappe. We have to let Mbappe do some defensive duty. I'm not saying Mbappe will be defending for the full 90 minutes, but if we can keep him for even 20%, 30% of the game defending, that's going to be a massive key point. Letting Mbappe defend, keeping him as much as pressure as is possible, Mbappe and Dembele. And that's why these fullbacks alongside the wingers needs to put the pressure. And if the whole team performs well, just give Messi the service. You give Messi the service, I'm 100% sure he will get the job done. He will get the job done. And all I expect, Argentina winning the World Cup, Messi lifting World Cup, and football getting its justice. It will be the greatest thing. So that's it for today's video, guys. This was the tactical analysis. Hope I made myself clear. Hope you guys had understood the video, had fun understanding it. So thank you so much for watching. I will be seeing you guys in the watch along tomorrow. So see you then. Until unless, tata, bye bye, take care, see you soon.